So today I'm going to work on how to have multiple planets and how to manage the gravity and the atmosphere and the voxel mesh with multiple planets. That means only the closest planet will get the voxel mesh and the planet atmosphere. So if I start from here, since this planet is the closest one, it will have the voxel mesh, detailed voxel mesh and the atmosphere, and the other one does not have it. But if I go closer to that planet, and now this is more closer than the other one, I get the atmosphere here. The further planet does not have the atmosphere, and here you can see the voxel mesh as well is now with this planet. So this will work dynamically also. If I move from over there to here, the atmosphere will be changed to this planet, but since this is too far, it's a bit harder for me to test. So therefore I'm just gonna go closer and test. Now here, as the character, let me go a little bit closer. If I start from here and go closer to the surface, you will see I am falling into the surface because I am entering the gravity of this planet. See, and I can walk on this planet without any issue, and I can take off. Obviously you can see the other planet over there. Now if I go to the other planet, there also I can walk without any issue. Here, if I play and go closer to that planet, now you see I am falling down. Let me fire up the jetpack. So if I want, I can go around the planet and I can escape the gravity field as well if I go high enough. Yeah, once we are away from the gravity field, now we are no longer aligned to the surface of the planet. So yeah, this is what we are going to work on today, and not just for the character, the changes will work for this shuttle as well. So yeah, any object that reacts to the gravity will be bound to the closest planet. Alright, so let's see how to do these things today. And before we get started, I'd like to remind you, you can download the project files of this project and all other thousands of projects that I have done in my channel. To the date, there are over 1800 something videos, I think. For each video, the project file is accessible once you become a member without any limit. So feel free to check it out. I'll leave the link in description below. And let's get back to today's work. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is, here we have only one planet, and I'm gonna add another planet here. And before I do that, here, let me change this, remove this closest planet toggle. Maybe I need to change it. Instead of saying it closest planet, is closest planet, so it's more clear. Is closest planet. Okay, now let me duplicate this and move. Oh, this sphere is not big enough, right? Okay, now here is the other planet, and here you can see this one only has the sphere mesh and this one has the voxel planet mesh. Now we need to dynamically change which planet gets the voxel mesh based on player's location. So only the closest planet should have the detailed voxel mesh, and also this sun sky planet atmosphere part. Okay, so to do that, maybe let's define a new actor blueprint. I'll call it planet PP planet manager. Right, let me open that and let me place it in the world. And here in the begin play, I'll get all actors of class and I'll select BP planet and promote the store variable. I'll call it planets. Oh, sorry, this is the planet blueprint. I should have done that in here. Planet manager. Right, okay. Now I'll add a function closest planet. So here I'll go through all these planets. Let's run a for each loop, and we need to find out the closest planet so we can get location, and also we need to get the player location. But here we might not always have a player character. Sometimes we may have a player pawn as well. So therefore let me add a new function, get player location. Here get player character is valid. So if we do have a valid player character, I'll return get location. If not, we can check if we have a get player pawn and try the same thing. If valid, we can return get actor location, and if it is still not valid, I'll simply return 000 location. Right, now I'll change this into a PO function so that we can use it like this and calculate distance between V1 and V2 in these two locations. And then here I'll create a new local variable, closest distance. Oh wait, it should be a float closest distance, but as the initial value I'll add a very large value so that whenever initially when we try to calculate whatever this value, that will be lower than the value that we already have. So if this is less than the current closest distance, the branch, I'll take this current element, let's promote it to a local variable as the closest planet, right? And then also we need to set the closest distance with the current calculated new distance value. Right, now at the end we will have the closest planet in here. So now we can set is closest planet as true, and then I think we have a update planet function which updates this radius and all of the parameters to match the closest planet. That means it will take the voxel world into its location and the sky atmosphere also into that planet's location and make it theirs. So before I do that, in case this planet don't have sky atmosphere and the voxel world variables initialized, here I'll set sky sun sky for this planet, and also I'll set voxel world reference to this planet, and finally I'll set his closest planet to true. But now we need a reference in the planet manager for the sun sky object and the world voxel world object. So let's promote these two variables and make them public. Now here, planet manager, you can assign sun sky and the voxel world like this, right? And after doing that, I need to update planet, right? Oh, one more thing. If this previously selected planet, if you already have a closest planet, in here we need to unset this, so mark it as false. Maybe we can do it here. Yeah, if this is false, we can set closest planet to false for that particular planet like this. Okay, now I need to call this somewhere. Update closest planet. Maybe here if I set this tick interval to something like 5 seconds, because it's not right necessary to run this on every frame, so running this on every 5 seconds should be more than enough. Here, update closest planet. Right, now shuttle is here. Oh wait, now autoposes is disabled. So if I start playing from here, yeah, this planet already have the space. Wait, I got an error. If I need to change the sun sky position, root has to be movable. Okay, I'll make it movable. Now if I go closer to the other planet here now, and if I play, oh, I already have a character here. Let me delete that and go over here, right, and start playing. Now see, this planet got the mesh and the atmosphere, and the other planet, which the one is in the distance, does not have it. If I go closer to that, I think it will take a lot of time, but if I make it there in the middle, it will automatically change to that planet. How can I easily test it? Maybe with this shuttle. Let me process it. So it, right, maybe let me make it way faster. Acceleration also need to increase, but I don't want to make it have any lasting changes, so maybe let's implement a test function to change it into hyperspeed. This is just for testing, so set max speed to whatever the highest value I get here. Maybe not this much. I don't think actually it can be that high, but let's see. And the acceleration to also a very large value like this, and in the other one of the flip-flop, when I need to change him back, change the values back, I'll put the default values 1200 and 400. Okay, now let's see. Now this is the usual speed. If I press H, yeah, now it's going fast. Still it might take time. Well, to make it testing easier, here I added a way to display the speed of the ship the level so that I can easily see if it is moving or not. And here, as you can see clearly, the closest planet has the atmosphere. But now what I want to do is, if I go closer to the other planet, it looks like I'm gonna take a while to get closer to the other planet. So let me pause the game recording a little bit. It's gonna take way too long. Wait, let's change the position of the ship. It's a ship. I'll put it in the middle like this, so when I cross this mark we should see the atmosphere transferred to the other planet. So let me speed up again. Go closer. Yeah, see, so the transformation is sudden, but that is something we can work on later on. But as you can see, it's working. And now I want to test if I can land on that planet successfully. Let me again put the ship manually. This is where the ship is. Move it closer. So this is the newly added planet. So let me speed up. Go closer to the planet and attempt to land. Maybe we are going way too fast. Oh wait, no, we can't actually attempt to land because the closest planet, this is actually hard-coded into the shuttle. So what I want to do is update the closest planet for the player character as well. And maybe to do that I might need another interface, because it's not just the player character. Maybe for the shuttle and also the character itself we might need to update the closest planet variable. So BPI gravity listener, that's the best name I can come up with. Here set closest planet. I don't really want to closest planet, that is actually planet blueprint, but I don't think it's a good idea to pass a planet blueprint through a interface function, because that would make a hard reference everywhere. So I think I would have to change this closest planet, instead of a planet blueprint, to an actor, but then I will not have access to the gravity field. Yeah, maybe for the planet we will need an interface as well. So here PPI planet, all we need is get gravity radius. This is all we need for now. Later on we might need other parameters, but this is all I need for now. So gravity radius, and in the planet I'll implement it. Return this. Okay, now in the shuttle we already have this parameter which I don't use anywhere, but I use this gravity field radius here. Get gravity radius like this and use it. Okay, we don't need this. Now it is safe to change this planet, closest planet, to an actor. Okay, now here did I implement the gravity listener here? PPI gravity listener. Okay, now gravity listener. Okay, here set closest planet. Oh, we need to add an input here. The type of factor closest planet. Right now here I can set closest planet like this. Okay. Now this is only for the shuttle. I have to do the same thing for my character as well. Here under gravity I have. Oh, we only have the planet center. Oh no, here. Closest planet. Yeah. So this should use jet gravity radius. Okay. And now let's change the closest planet to add jet gravity radius. Right. All good. And now when we update the closest planet here, we need to update all the gravity listeners with the closest planet as well. So for that, how can we do it? Maybe this closest planet should be, no, let's return it. Like this. Then here we can use it and update the gravity listeners. So let's do it like this. Let me create a new function. Create gravity list. Now, so if you have many different objects that may be traveling in many different places of the space, this method will not work, but for now, since I only have the player character, this would work. Let's call this closest planet, and then I'll we need all the gravity listeners. Let's take it like this. Get all actors with interface PPI gravity listener, and I'll promote this to a variable gravity listeners. For each loop we can set closest planet with the new closest planet like this. Now if I, where is the ship? Okay, no, let's test with the player so it's easier for me to test. Yeah, if I, looks like I can't land. For the character I did not implement gravity listener. Right, now let's see, why can't I go any closer and start? Yeah, it's okay. Let me exit quickly so that I can simulate. Let me speed up. Yeah, now let me slowly go closer so you can see we are entering the gravity field and start to fall. See? Okay, so we can fall. Let me speed up and we can run around this planet as well. Now I'm not gonna fly to the other planet. Where is the other planet? Here, over there. Let me go closer to that and test landing as well. Let's try the downside. Yeah, okay, it lands well. Let me take off. So yeah, now it's working properly. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm gonna stop the episode right here, and we will implement a proper hyperspeed system next time, so that we can easily test going from planet to planet and dynamically do interplanetary travel. So yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.